Mayong udto kanatong tanan. My dear friends, our gospel today is one of the shortest narrative of the gospel, and yet full of compassion, a statement that gives us the assurance of the warmth of the love of God, and a very comforting gospel at that. Yes, the Lord understands that there are so many reasons of our being burdened in life. It could be that life for us is so hard, and maybe perhaps for others, they find life very unfair, and many other reasons why we find life burdensome. And here, Jesus offers to us a kind of rest. When he said to us in the gospel, "Come to me, all you who labor and burdened, and I will give you rests." But what kind of rest that Jesus is offering to us? More than bodily rest due to physical exhaustion, the Lord is offering us a kind of rest that is founded on the very fact that He is meek and humble of heart. And therefore, this is the kind of rest that brings us the assurance that we have a God who understands our situation, most especially the very condition of where we are in the present condition of our life today. This is the kind of rest that we are not burdened with so much fear of being condemned because of what we have done, because of the present condition that it's very difficult for us to get out, but a kind of rest that is based on the assurance that here comes a God that is forgiving and compassionate. Maybe we are really burdened with life, most especially when we think that life is so cruel, and here comes Jesus offering us a rest because we are assured that if the world is so cruel with us, the comments of people condemning us of what we are now, condemning us of what not becoming the kind of person that they want us to become. But here comes Jesus who offers us understanding. Here comes Jesus that offers to us a kind of an assurance that He would aid us up to the time that we would become the kind of person we want to be and the kind of person He wants us of becoming. Jesus is offering us a rest out of the many insecurities that we have in our lives, that we are not sure if our life is still good in the future. We are not sure if we still have the things that we enjoyed today. But the kind of rest that Jesus is offering us is the assurance that after all, He is the reason of the real joy and happiness, more than the prospects of joy and happiness that the earthly things could ever offer to us. And when we realize this, then there is the rest that we are looking for out of the many situations in our life that we are insecure. Maybe perhaps the Lord is offering us a kind of rest out of the many troubles that we are into. The difficult situations, squabbles within the family members, and even misunderstandings within the workplaces, and with so many troubles that we are facing now. The Lord is offering us a rest because we are assured that after all, it is Him that we have to please and not people. It is Him that we have to offer our services, to offer our everything. And it is the kind of rest that when we can find Jesus as the very source of everything that we are doing, as the one that we have to please, then there is the kind of assurance that in Jesus everything will just find its own way, will find its own meaning. Ug mao kini mga kigsunan ang gusto ipaabot sa atong Ginoong Hesukristo nga diha kaniya makita nato ang kapahulayan. But more than physical rests, we know that there is only one thing that we have to do, that is only to come to Him. Nagiingnan kita sa ito Ebanghelyo, come to me. Not that we have to search for material things in order to give us fulfillment in life, in which the material things in this world or the prospects of material things, allurements would never satisfy our longing, the weariness of our hearts. But we only have to come to the very source of fulfillment, and that is Jesus. We only have to come to Him, for He is meek and humble. We only have to come to Him, for His yoke is easy and His burden light. May we find Jesus in all means and in all ways direct our path to Him, for this is a very comforting gospel, full of compassion and the warmth of His love, by telling to us, come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rests. Amen.